Hey everybody, this is the Wargaming guy. You're seeing this because I had to record this video with no sound because of a Windows update that messed up OBS. So I am going back now and I am redoing the voiceover. You will not hear any game sounds because I couldn't record them. So I'm very sorry about that. But you are looking at the next episode here in our round robin of Strategic Command World War II War in Europe. And this is, of course, To the Last Bullet's turn. And then I will voice over my turn and talk about what's happening here. Here you can see that his Kriegsmarine is kind of kicking my butt. And the Italian sub is moving around doing a whole lot of nothing. Now we get into the ground thing here, and he has just completely outmaneuvered me here. I mean, yeah, look at that. He just wiped out that guy, so he almost totally cut off the Maginot Line. Practically speaking, they're cut off. He's eviscerating the BEF here. He's just... it's been a long time since I've played this scenario. I don't recall the BEF being that easy to kill, but I could be wrong. But look at that. Yeah, so the BEF is gone, pretty much, except for the couple of other units I brought over. But the original units that came in, they have all been annihilated by the Germans. And there goes another one. And he continues to move forward. Talk about blitzkrieg, lightning warfare. This is about as lightning as you're going to get. So things are looking very bad for France. Of course, you know France is going to lose. It's not a question of if. It's only a question of when. And clearly, it ain't going to be long for us. So these are the reinforcements I got coming in. So for whatever little good they're going to do me, that's the destroyer I can't do in Canada because... and I decided I'm going to pull a French destroyer over here because, what do I have to lose, particularly at this point? There's his two subunits. He pulled his heavy cruiser out. So we're going to see if we can damage them and maybe drive them off. It's only going to amount to a few MPPs, so, it's not really going to make much difference. But then again, it couldn't hurt anything, right? So... because the war is going to be decided on the ground, and the ground is a disaster. I'm looking here for a cruiser that someone told me I missed, and is actually in port there. It's taking me a minute to see it. I think I see it in a minute here, if I remember correctly. No, you missed it. Up, down. There it is. Got it. I'm right on top of things, people. So we're going to shoot him up here. Not that any of this is going to do me any good. However, it's interesting, his name, the name he goes by online, of course, is To the Last Bullet, because I will tell you that, as you know, the way I play these games as the Wargaming guy, I will fight to the last bullet. I will fight until it's over, even though any sensible person at this point would probably be looking to quit. But, where's the fun in that? That's no fun at all. And so, besides, I get a crack at him as the German next when this is over. So, the question is, here's the big question. And I want you to put your answers in the comments. How many turns do you think it will be until Paris falls? Now, a lot of times when Paris falls, France surrenders almost immediately. Sometimes they will fight on for quite a while. The way he's done this, by cutting off the Maginot Line and taking a lot of that territory, will probably hasten that surrender. I've decided I've got to pull units off the Italian front because we have to set up some kind of a line in front of Paris. So, as horrible as this is, because when the Italians come in, and thanks to my goof up in Africa, they're going to come in sooner rather than later. I'm not going to have much to stop them, really. It's kind of pretty much all over. But it's kind of pretty much all over anyway, so I guess at this point I'm trying to salvage what I can, if I can indeed salvage anything. which is certainly questionable. Now, if this was a campaign game, I would not be sending this guy to France because he's going to die. But it's not a campaign game, so, I am going to do whatever I have to do, whatever might work to slow him down. That's all this is. I'm just basically throwing bodies under the bus, hoping if I can get enough under there, it'll slow it down. It's really all it amounts to, people. So we're going to go ahead and do the battleship bombardment of units on the coast because, why not? We're also going to sick some aircraft carriers on them because it's cleared up enough now to where I can do that. Not that seems to be making much of a difference either, but, they're just sitting around doing nothing, so they might as well do something. And, yeah, not real impressive, have to say. But let's see what our boys can do here. If we can hurt their morale a little bit, hurt their readiness a little bit, maybe shave a point or two off of them. I mean, it might make a difference. You never know. That will be the theme of the of the rest of this playthrough, I suspect, is, well, I might as well try this because you never know. So here we go. Go after his subs. If I could sink something, I might get some morale points out of it, but that's tough, especially when I keep bumping into guys I don't want to bump into. But at least my destroyers can hurt his subs, so that's nice to see. Yeah, we're going to send that guy back home. We probably won't waste money rebuilding him, but, I don't want him to sink and give more morale to the Germans who don't need it. That's for darn sure they don't need it. So, let's go ahead and see if we can get this guy. And, no, he's diving. Oh, but he got hurt anyway, so that's cool. So there you go. Let's bring this guy up here, and oops. There's a guy in port, and I lose in my exchange with him, unfortunately. So now, I've moved guys out of the Maginot Line, which I'm sure some of you are going to criticize, and you may be right, but look, I've got to try something. I don't know. I just felt sitting there doing nothing. I mean, it might help, but I don't think so. So we're going to pull this guy up as well. Just try to get as many, like I said, as many warm bodies as we can in front of the Germans for them to steamroller, because the goal here is to slow them down. Because I've looked at the odds, and the odds of counterattacking the Germans are just crazy. Maybe they've changed things up, or maybe my memory's wrong, but I seem to remember being able to do a little bit of counterattacking as the French and British, but boy, not this time. Not this time. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can buy. I doubt they'll be prepared by the time prepared. I doubt they'll be ready. Sound like I'm baking a cake here. Look at that. All those guys coming, and most of them are going to be too late because France will have fallen. And that guy's there. And that's it. So let's see what we've got left. Oh, look at that. Okay. And, here comes the Italians. Way earlier than I would have wanted to see them. And that's in part my fault because I messed around in Africa without thinking about the consequences. So that's it, guys. So until next time, this is the Wargaming guy saying thanks for watching. I got OBS fixed thanks to the broken Windows update, which messed it up, but I finally got it fixed. So next time should be normal. So thank you for your patience. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you later.